Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine open world tutorial series. So today we are going to work on how to add a moon to our day and night cycle. Now as you can see here, this is the night sky, and in the night sky we have the moon as well, and when the moon sets, the sun rises from the other end, and as the sun sets from this end, moon rise from the other end along with the stars. So let's see that once again. I have speed up the process so that I can easily demonstrate. So now the sun sets and the moon rises from this way with the stars like this. If I look directly at the sun, the because of the auto exposure I don't see the stars, but stars are also there. Alright, so that's the part I'm going to cover today. And also I have a special announcement. So today I got 10,000 subscribers for my channel, and yeah, thank you very much for the support, all the comments, all the likes and shares and everything you guys have done for me. So yeah, I'll continue to do this yeah, as long as I can. No, actually I would have a complete game in my hand, so I will continue to do this and share the journey with you guys. So yeah, thanks again. And this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. That means a lot to me. Alright, so I had already worked on getting the moon to work in previous with the previous skysphere component in Unreal Engine. uh, Actually that was all in the material. So, but yeah, today I'm going to restore the moon. I'm going to set the moon for using this sky atmosphere based day and night cycle. But here I'm not going to edit the same sky material itself. Instead I am going to do it as a separate mesh, because that way it's more easier and manageable and easy for everyone to understand, because doing it inside a material is always complex, involves some calculations, a little bit complex. So therefore let's do it as a in the simple way. Okay, right here. Okay, here I'll, under this environment controllers we have atmosphere, wind control. Right, now I have downloaded a moon texture. Let's import it here. So this is the moon texture I have, and yeah, let's create a new folder, moon. Okay, now in the BP atmosphere, where is it? I'll put it in the center of the world. Let's make the time night. Right, now let's open the BP sky atmosphere, and I'll add a plane moon like this. Let's move it up and rotate it this way. Now we can see that from this side. Yeah, now I'll create a new material, moon. I'll change the shading model to unlit. Right, and let's import the moon texture and connect it to the emissive color like this. I'll multiply this with a parameter. Let's call it shine. Let's make the value 1 and apply. So for this material I'll use moon. Great, now we got moon. Wait, also there is a should be a transparent part, so I'll change the blending mode to masked, and this is the opacity mask. Right, now we have the moon like this, but we need to move it way higher. So how much further we should move it? Let's see. X is 0. Oh, sorry, no, not the rotation, is it? Let's try 20,000. And where's the more? We can't see that. Maybe we should, okay, we should increase the scale. Let's try 100. Okay. Oh, that's too big, definitely, but we can fix it. So I need to push it to the edge of the star sphere, closer to the star sphere. So let's try, I'll change the value in the other monitor. So I'm going to change the Z value to, let's say, instead of 20,000, 200,000. Okay, still we can see that. Oh, right, now it's 2 million. Okay, I'll increase the size to 1000. Okay, now I can see that profiling. All right, so let's play the game. Oh, where are we? Okay, let's play the game and see the scale. Is it too small? Oh, it's daytime. I guess the size is alright, but to be a little bit dramatic, let's try 5,000. Cool. If that is too big, maybe we can try 3,000. Okay, I guess that's alright. Okay, so now we need a way to rotate it, but first I need to put this star sphere also inside the BP's atmosphere. So can I copy it? Let's try that. Copy and paste. Okay, it does work. Yeah, cool. And then for this star sphere, let's see where do we have references for this. I'll replace it with this one. Oh, I can't. I can, like this, and I'll delete this. Where else I have it? Now I'll delete this. And get rid of this. Alright, now still we have, oh no, we need to delete this one too. Right, now we have the stars inside the BP atmosphere blueprint. Cool. Now shall we do the same for the other two components too? So it will be easier for us to manage then. Yeah, let's copy this. What's the location of this one? So okay, let's copy this skyAtmosphere and paste. Oh, I got two components for that. I'm not sure why. But okay. No, maybe let's leave that part for another episode. Let's deal with the moon first. Right, so now let's rename stars to star sphere. Then I'll create and I'll add another empty scene component. Let's call it stars and moon. Now let's call it night, no, moon root. The reason to create that is so I'm planning to make a star sphere and the moon are child component of this stars and moon's root, and then I'm going to rotate this root object so that the moon and the star sphere will also rotate. So let's make them child components. Oh, I can't. This is movable. Okay, so we need to make this also movable, right? Okay, now as the move. So now if the time is 0, moon should be directly above, as in this case. Right, so if the time is is let's say 12 in the noon, then it's the, for now I'll just make the moon directly below. So to do that I think I have to rotate it around x-axis. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's say x-axis. Right, now in the update time I'll set the, oh, here we are setting the pitch. Okay, then I'll set the pitch of this one too. Set rotation like this. I'll split it, and so here I get 90. So for the moon I'll add, I think minus 90 would be would do. Let's see. No, not minus 90. Let's see what happens if I make it there. Okay, it's there. So what's the value we should put? 270. No. Okay, then what about 0? Ah, yeah. So what if I make the time 0 now? Okay, so what happens as alright, I guess that's working. Okay, let's play the game. Oh, I couldn't see the moon. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, how did that happen? For a moment the moon vanished, and let's wait for the sunset so that the moon should appear from the other side. Yeah, it did. Okay, at some point I saw that moon disappeared in a half. So here, okay, I guess what happens is this. The star visibility, no, that's not happening because I'm not propagating the visibility to, anyway, yeah, moon is not a child component, so why does that happen? Okay, I think I know what's happening. That's because maybe the skydome mesh interrupt. Okay, that's the case. So I guess I need to move the moon closer in order to not to be behind the skydome mesh. So what's the value I should use? It's there. Okay, let's select the atmosphere component and let's override the location of the moon. Let's try 100,000. It's not still there. Then 50,000. Okay, we can see, but only half. Okay, Yeah, but in this distance we should make this much smaller, like 1000, but still it's overlapping with the sky atmosphere. So I guess let's try making it more closer. Okay, finally 400,000 works. Okay, 400,000 is the correct value and 1000 is the correct scale. So let's copy these values, set these values in the original blueprint. 400,000 and 1000 and compile. Alright, now that works. Alright, the sun rised from this side. Now let's wait for the moon to rise. Okay, and that's how you see the stars. But once you look at the moon, the stars actually they don't disappear. That's because of this eye adaptation effect we have in post process. Maybe we should disable that. We do have that settings in the project settings and auto exposure. Let's see what happens if I disable it. Well, nothing is visible. Alright, let's enable it for now and let's figure out that later. Wait, do I have to restart? Let's play it again. And wait for the stars. Okay, we can see the stars. It's all there. Cool effect. And we have a little problem there. And I'll stop this episode at this point. So if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club, and the link would be in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.